Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Fort Worth delayed. We apologize. Technical difficulties up and down throughout the stream. Just a little bit of delay. A lot to talk about in the last 30 minutes that we can bring to you on the stream. So we have a 3-2 matchup currently on the board. So a lot of action has gone down in favor of the Heat, but also against it right now. Fort Worth just got one on back on the deck, but we're live and we're able to bring you the last 30 minutes and change. A lot has gone through. Fort Worth is playing with 10 men. The Heat is on the road, first game of 2 on an away trip here in the northern part of the state. So a lot, folks, a lot going down, a lot going on here at the home of the Castleberry Lions. So we'll get things back underway. Play will officially resume. Manu Ponce Casas has 2. And Lex Bernier was able to get the third for the Heat before that, before the little run here by the Vaqueros. Ball on the trail here, and Fort Worth will have the throw to get things underway. As we resume play, this ball will go to Captain Lewis Wilson up top, trying to find something with the pride of Nampton. Raul Barragan, Danny Govea unable to get to possession here. Fort with an opportunity again on the dribble, looking for the heel play, intercepted by Mario Casan. Only as far here as the Fort Worth press. Fort Worth again, folks, playing with 10 men. They got a red card off a celebration ejection actually after the Heat scored. So 10 men, but they were able to score. As Fort Worth would look for the through ball down over the opposite side flank. And a goal kick here for Adrián Gallardo. Damas y caballeros, después de una noche en donde la tecnología es el enemigo, sucede pasar que por más que la tecnología avance y avance, nunca deja tener opiniones y nunca deja tener personalidad y carácter. Y hoy se levantó de malas, hoy se levantó sin querer jugar. Pero después de un rato largo de tratar de convencerles, podemos estar los últimos 20 minutos y vamos a jugar aparte del 90, damas y caballeros, porque hay mucha acción en el partido de hoy. Y el cabezazo de Raúl Barragán, el orgullo de Nampa, manda el balón fuera del terreno de juego, recupera otra vez el equipo de Fort Worth. Los Vaqueros juegan con 10 debido a una expulsión después de la celebración del tercer gol del Heat. El toque hacia afuera y controla otra vez el equipo de azul, los Vaqueros. Viene la intercepción. As Raul Barragan will try to get possession here. The goalkeeper will play back, and this one given up into the half space, but still in possession of the Vaqueros. They'll find sequential play now as they look to exit through the flank, avoiding the Heat's press here. Heat again with an extra player on the score. Well, not score, folks, but on the game. And the Vaqueros will high boot this one over the direction of El Matador, Saúl Fernández. Unsuccessful to the attempt on that one is Jonathan Cardona. As we go back with the Vaqueros on the near-hand side. Middle channel play. The Heat having to stay organized. Currently 3-2. They lead by a goal in the first game of their road trip in North Texas, folks. First game against Vaqueros. The second one will be against the Diablos of Denton on a Saturday evening. I believe we're going into a water break, folks. So action started very early on. Fort Worth with opportunities to go to goal. Adrián Gallardo's heroics preventing Fort Worth from unlocking the deadlock. And a breakaway from Manu Ponce Casas was able to get the Heat back, at least in terms of positivity on the streak. The Heat got another one before Manu Ponce Casas actually got another one. He got 2. And then Fort Worth was able to discount 1. And then the Heat got the third, courtesy of Lex Bernier, assisted by Manu Ponce Casas. And then Fort Worth just... as the pattern of technology would go tonight, you log on to our stream as soon as Fort Worth gets their second. A good chance here, folks. Both teams going into the break. Well, not really a break, just a refreshment to a break, I guess. You're having to stay solid on defense, folks. The adjustments already been made. Diego Rocha comes off the field of play, and comes Filippo de la Pascua. Gabriel Claudio also coming in to close out this half. As a former Omaha man, will look to close things out with the Heaters. We have, at least in the regulated 90, just 13 left. 14 if we flirt with it, but I guarantee you we'll go probably 95, 96. As Mario Casan steps off the field of play on the throw. Saúl Fernández, el matador, le pone la frente y busca el toque. Manu Ponce Casas la baja el matador. Comparte ahora con Gabriel Claudio. The Sugar Bandit will have it near hand flank. And the recovery here. Good job by the Pride of Nampa. The Heat will earn a free kick due to a foul. Daniel Govea will play quickly. El Gallito will share with the Italian de la Pascua. Flank play. Saúl Fernández busca el balón filtrado. Busca sorprender. And Fort Worth now will swing it across. This one, their backline on the touch, trying to find the one-time ball out, looking for the turn off the flick. And now Fort Worth with numbers. Not in their favor. Gabriel Claudio will get to this ball first every time. He'll settle it out of play. Securing play here, at least in terms of danger for the Heat. It'll be a throw for Fort Worth, though, as they'll get things underway again. On the throw now, into the middle. And the Vaqueros with a little bit of momentum. They're down a man, but they're feeling the groove of the game here as that ball goes opposite side flank. And the touch back again onto the inside. Looking to flirt with the half space. First time early cross settled in, and Maya will clear it out. Oscar Govea, OG, on the ball now over to Jonathan Cardona, who can't keep the ball in play off the header touch, and it'll be another throw in here for the Vaqueros. Fort will have on the throw. They'll play back on the interior. And a historic matchup between both teams, folks. Fort Worth and the Heat have been going at it probably for the better half, or for most part of a decade, if I'm not mistaken. Last time the Heat visited Fort Worth, 2 seasons ago. John Powell's the mayor's championship, conference championship winning side. Salmon flick here by the Sugar Bandit. Ball unable to be controlled, and Gabriel Claudio will get a second flick on it, trying to find something with Amaya. Ball will settle out of play once more. A little bit of a windy night here, folks, but the Heat up a goal and up a man. Fort Worth will go long again. Flag stays down. Defended here now by Saúl Fernández. Inside the box, Fernández with the extended leg. As that ball settles down for a corner kick. Fort Worth has had a handful of corner kicks, to say the least, folks. The Heat will look to defend now. Another corner kick for the Vaqueros. This one into the air. Govea will get it off. Cardona now will find Amaya. Will get the flick going forward. Amaya gets dispossessed. This one out of play. Last touch by Fort Worth. And he will have another opportunity to throw. Manu Ponce Casas on the throw now, looking to find something on the stride. Fort Worth will not settle for the corner kick. Good job here to keep possession back in play. That ball gone long over to Fort Worth and onto the opposite side flank. Direct switch of field play, looking for Dani Govea. El Gallo la tiene, comparte con Cardona. Cardona on the stride now. Jonathan will have it. He'll get a flick back outside to El Gallo. This one looks like it'll be far, and sure enough, out of play. Fort Worth looking to go long once again. Defended by the towering Italian de la Pascua, the second pinball header by Govea. And now over to Cardona, who'll fight for it on the flank. Cardona will anticipate the bounce, the flick back on the inside. Fort Worth coming away with possession again. No foul. And they're the extension of the wraparound, folks. And a foul regardless against the Heat. Fort Worth will have an opportunity to go long once more. Forward will go. Touch back out. And the Vaqueros. Back to De La Pascua. Good ball here now. Manu Ponce Casas. And into the half space now. Raul Barragan will get the flick nicely done over to Amaya. And the Brownsville native with an opportunity as he enters the half space. Amaya on the tuck to the inside. Amaya! And this one over the crossbar, but a good opportunity for the Brownsville native to add in a fourth on the night for the Heat. And Vaqueros will have it on the ground once more to play. Into the air. That's got to be a handball. Gabriel Claudio pointing into the goal. He's going to go up to get maybe a second of the season. Looking to close things out here against the Vaqueros, who have been resilient and good, to be fair, by going down a man. This Fort Worth field, folks, the home of the Castleberry Lions. Barnes Stadium here is a very narrow field. Very narrow field. Sometimes it kind of has a feeling of a hockey rink almost. A lot of barriers going around. A lot of, I wouldn't say a barricade. It's just very narrow, really stretched out. It's an uncomfortable field to play on. By no means is it an excuse, but it's definitely a factor that comes along when you travel, heavy legs, get here, game day, and then all of a sudden you're on a very long, very narrow field against a team who trains, plays, and basically breathes, lives, and sleeps out here. But he will look to play quick. Danny Gauvin looking to surprise, sharing the ball with Amaya, and everybody except for one for Fort Worth on the defense here. The Heat with numbers probably in their favor if they push it, but they'll probably look to find a floater maybe. Anything to the far post, probably the penalty spot. Taking the honors, Amaya, he'll put a signature left foot on it. This one curling, beautiful ball on the inside, not enough distance on it. And on the second attempt here, De La Pascua will get a header, a flick back on the inside of his own. Headers on the half space now, and DG, El Gallo la tiene con parte de los Vanos, California. The up back through, nicely played over to Manu Ponce Casas. This one's going to be just far off the Mexican-Argentine Spaniard. And it's going to be possession now for Fort Worth once again. Gauvin on the press here. Able to dispossess, but out of play. Referee says Fort Worth ball. OG not liking the call, but the call has been made regardless. On the throw once more. The flick back forward. Gauvin looking to find something with Manu Ponce Casas. Flag will go up again. Another offside on the ruling. Dios Nordex. Yo también si le voy a Laredo. But this is a player's game, folks. A lot of energy, a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of wording, a lot of talk. I mean, this is the game for players here. I mean, it doesn't have to be soft. Mouths can run, feet have to play. Good deflection here, greatly read by Matador Saul Fernandez. The flick again up top. OG will look to control. He'll get the flick on his own, looking to find something with Cardona. Fresh legs as Jonathan will have it. Another flag, another offside on the ruling, and once more, it's going to be possession here for Fort Worth. They'll play quick, they'll play short, they'll combine. And now they look to go into the half space again on the half turn. Now they look to find back out to the flank. Cardona on the defensive end. He'll get a kick back on the inside, prematurely done. And another turnover here for the Heat. They'll go back on the defensive end of things, and they'll try to keep the lines compact again, trying to keep the spaces reduced. As Lewis Wilson will get a towering header. 2022 MPSL Player of the Year. Good dribble here, and now by the Brownsville native Amaya, still between three. A foul on the whistle, a yellow card incoming. And good position here for the Heat to try to calm things down as we approach the last three officially in the 90 of regulation. Looking to surprise Amaya off the crossbar. Pero no cuenta, mis caballeros. No need to get excited here. Let's keep the cars in the garage. Let's keep the engines in check. The Heat will try again. Got to keep the horses parked, Jay. Got to keep them in this. Got to keep the saddle on. Gabriel Claudio will do the honors. He looking to restart play. Long ball again. Good direction on it. Jonathan Cardona with an opportunity to get there by the corner flag sector. And now Cardona on the dribble trying to find something on the inside. Cardona will now protect the ball here. Gets taken down. Sliding challenge. Referee said no foul. Forward will get possession back up. El Gallo la tiene. El nativo de los Banos California la tiene. Quiere buscar el cambio de juego. Encuentra al bandito y azúcar. Gabriel Claudio. This one just underneath the Yuma, Arizona native. Ball out of play. It's going to be Fort Worth throw. They'll look to get things back quickly underway. The Heat with an opportunity now to regroup and slow things down. And Barragan will get another flick on this one. Great job by the man coming back from a couple of games on the touchline. On the sideline. Good press again by the Heat. He'll look to find Oscar Gobel. He'll get a flick going forward and trying to find the run of Manu Ponce Casas. A little miscommunication there between the Los Banos native and, of course, the Mexican-Argentine Spaniard. Forward will play near hand side. Forward looking to play against centrally. Look to go into the half space now. Driven ball. On the dribble. Back on the inside. The center channel. The cut. The through ball. And the header now by Amaya will interject the trajectory of that ball. And a good header here by the towering Gabriel Claudio as G will send it out of play. Forward with another opportunity to try to get an equalizer here late in the second half here, excuse me. Forward baiting the foul. No foul, says the official. Manu Ponce Casas on the turn, on the drive. And on the near side, ball out of play. Manu Ponce Casas will go to the wall. And Forward again, I mean, it's what falls heavier, a pound of nails or a pound of feathers? Fort Worth. That's the answer. And the flick back to the outside, ball out of play, and the Heat now with a throw. Last minute of change, folks, here before we go to the aggregate, which I think it's safe to say probably 6 or 7. I'd be surprised if it's any less, considering there was a handful of goals in the second half, a couple of injuries, and of course the red card situation, which took probably 4 minutes of its own. On the throw again, Jonathan Mayen, who just checks in for the Heat, will chase. Forward will have it once more. I believe ball goes out of play. It's going to be a possession here for the Heat. If I'm not mistaken, it's on the throw. On through, the Heat will go back to Cardona. Cardona will get the bounce. Cardona will surprise the shot, the deflection, and a corner kick to just hopefully ice things down. Not a lot of people like a lot of icing on their cakes, but I'll take a lot of icing on this one on behalf of the Heat, folks. He will look to combine short, trying to bang out a little bit more of the time. Gabriel Claudio will step over here between two now. It's 2v2 in the corner. Gabriel Claudio trying to keep possession of it. Claudio, a lot of jersey tugs, a lot of jersey pulls. A lot of shoulder bumps now, and it's going to be possession here for the Vaqueros. On the throw. On the restart, on the long. The flick unsuccessful by Fort Worth. Y Saúl Fernández, el matador, se la pone bonito, se la pone lindamente a Mayen, quien comparte con Gabriel Claudio, y la rotación del esférico directamente con De La Pascua, el italiano, la torre italiana. Saúl Fernández comparte con Gallardo. Gallardo la pone en el aire, gravedad. Otro cabezazo. Wilson va a poner el regreso estilo ping-pong. Fort Worth pone uno, Barragán pone el otro. Fort Worth nomás, parece entre ping-pong, tenis y un poquito de pinball. La pone otra vez Mayen sobre el suelo. Recupera otra vez Fort Worth. Vaqueros sobre el canal de en medio. Oportunidad para Fort Worth. Los Vaqueros quieren sorprender al Heat aquí en casa. El tiro de larga distancia y... calma, calma, dice Adrián Gallardo, el crack del Heat. Y la cabeza extendida viene. Ahí hay una patada en la cabeza, señor árbitro. Por favor, el deber de que se acerque y le tenga una mirada con lupa a la jugada aquí extendida después de que la actividad se ha acabado. Sí, es el estilo de Fort Worth, damas y caballeros. El estilo de Fort Worth. Now on the drive forward into the half space driven, looking for the through ball de la Pascua, the Italian tower, able to regather over to the Pride of Nampa, who will find the man from San Diego. No hay misterio porque es el rey. La tiene ahora Chris Lechsteiner, who checked in. And Mayen will look to combine and play now with Manu Ponce Casas. Manu Ponce Casas quiere el terreno de juego. La tiene sobre el derribo. El argentino español mexicano comparte ahora con el hombre de Yuma, Arizona. Gabriel Claudio la pone en el aire. Va a recoger, o bueno, va a perseguir, mejor dicho, el gallo. La tiene por el sector de la esquina. La tiene el gallo. Quiere provocar el saque de esquina. Oscar Govea is still on the field. Forward with another long ball. Lewis Wilson's head says no, this one out of play. I'm not sure how much stoppage was added, folks. I wish I'd reply for you. Another chance for Manu Ponce Casas. La tiene el argentino, mexicano, español. Manu Ponce Casas quiere sorprender. ¡Manu! A las manos del arquero forward la saca. Y otro momento clave en el partido donde el hit puede capitalizar y meter otro. Pero se quedan con 3 hasta el momento. El árbitro con el dedo en el oído busca las señales, busca a ver cuántos más se va a dar. Yo también quiero bueno, va, de hecho va. ¿A dónde va? ¿A dónde va? ¿A dónde va? Va al banco con la tarjeta roja en la mano derecha. Esto significa que los Vaqueros, bueno, al caballo. Nos vemos. Well, gotta behave in the saloons, folks. Trouble in the saloon. Gotta be on your best behavior when you're not, up to bat. So more delay of game here, folks. More time off the clock, probably more time added. Change is always good to keep in the cup holder of your car. You never know when you need a couple of cents. But the Heat looking to find the end of this game quick, folks. The Heat will play once more. And this one will be off the throw. Heat con el saque otra vez. Y veremos qué se juega. Comparten con Dani Gobea. La ponen en el aire. Gobea de globito, pero le faltó altura y distancia. Forward quiere sorprender otra vez rápido. El balón con mucha altura. Y sobre la torre italiana recibe de la Pascua. Manu Ponce Casas quiere también el fleco. Comparte con el balón con los Vaqueros. And now forward will look to switch, folks. And another long ball opportunity incoming. Gabriel Claudio able to scout this one all the way down out of play. And a throw in again for the Heat. Gallardo asking the official, how much time, folks? I know a lot of you are interested. I ball once more. Oh, gee. Looking to keep playing in. Ford will have the throw once more. And the Heat will have to defend again. Gabriel Claudio with the header. Gauvin will look to chase off the half turn. There's an infraction. Folks, that is enough for today's matchup. The Laredo Heat travel to Fort Worth, take 3 points on the road in a tough matchup against the Vaqueros, who were good at home, folks. Not only down by a goal, but down by a man. For the majority part of the second half of play, the Heat take the 3 points on the road, and in a very exciting matchup that we were unable to bring to you today. But we're going to find the fix, folks. We're going to find the right wrench in the toolbox to get this back underway for the game against Denton, as we as the Heat travel again now off to Denton here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. As the Heat will look to go and take 3 more points on the road on the other side of town. Thank you so much for joining us. A pleasure to bring you the last half hour, probably, maybe a little less of this matchup to you at home. Thank you again for sticking through us. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we appreciate you all joining so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Que pasen bonita tarde. Gracias por unirse. El Heat regresa a la acción el sábado contra los Diablos de Denton. No se pierdan ese partido. Intentaremos, se los prometo que vamos a hacer todo lo posible para traerles ese partido a ustedes en vivo, en directo y en todo color. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Que pasen bonito el resto de su atardecer. Cuídense mucho. Hasta luego. Bye-bye. We'll see you later, folks. Thank you so much for joining us again, for sticking through us, and we will see you Saturday. My name is Rod. Thank you again. We'll see you later. Be safe. Bye-bye.